In a world often marked by division and speed, one figure emerged onto the global stage offering a message of profound simplicity, mercy, and unwavering care for the marginalized. Jorge Mario Bergoglio, upon his election in 2013, chose the name Francis, signaling a papacy dedicated to the poor, to peace, and to the protection of creation, echoing St. Francis of Assisi. He became the first Jesuit pope, the first from the Americas, the first from the Southern Hemisphere. This is a tribute to Pope Francis, exploring the transformative impact of his words, his deeds, and his enduring call for a more compassionate world. From the very beginning, Pope Francis set a different tone. He declined the ornate apostolic palace apartments, choosing instead the simpler Vatican guest house. He opted for simpler vestments, a silver cross instead of gold, and famously paid his own hotel bill the day after his election. His gestures spoke volumes, washing the feet of prisoners, including women and Muslims, during Holy Thursday services, embracing the disfigured and the outcast, riding in modest cars. These weren't just symbolic acts, they were demonstrations of a leader walking alongside his flock, embodying the humility he preached. Perhaps the defining characteristic of Pope Francis's pontificate is his relentless focus on the poor and marginalized. He spoke of wanting a poor church for the poor. He consistently challenges the globalization of indifference, urging the world to see the faces of migrants, refugees, the unemployed, and the homeless, not as statistics, but as brothers and sisters. His visits often took him to the peripheries, slums, refugee camps, prisons, bringing a message of dignity and hope. He established the World Day of the Poor and numerous charitable initiatives, constantly reminding us that serving the poor is serving Christ himself. Understanding that peace requires dialogue, Pope Francis has been a tireless bridge builder. He has made historic strides in interfaith relations, fostering connections with Muslim leaders, like the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Ahmed Al-Tayeb, with whom he signed the document on human fraternity for world peace and living together. He has strengthened ties with Orthodox Christians and Jewish communities, and played quiet but crucial roles in international diplomacy, including rapprochement between the US and Cuba. His message is clear. We are all children of God, called to walk together despite our differences. In 2015, Pope Francis released the landmark encyclical Laudato Si, on care for our common home. This was far more than an environmental document. It was a profound call for an integral ecology, linking the cry of the earth with the cry of the poor. He challenged consumerism, irresponsible development, and environmental degradation, urging a global conversion of hearts and minds to protect the planet for future generations. Laudato Si resonated far beyond the Catholic Church, influencing global conversations on climate change and sustainable development. Mercy is a central theme woven throughout Pope Francis's teachings and actions. He declared an extraordinary Jubilee of Mercy, encouraging Catholics worldwide to experience God's forgiveness and extend it to others. He constantly speaks of God's infinite patience and willingness to forgive, urging the Church to be a field hospital that welcomes and heals rather than a fortress of judgment. His emphasis on confession, compassion, and reaching out to those who feel alienated reflects this core belief in God's boundless mercy. Pope Francis has been one of the most traveled popes in history, undertaking numerous apostolic journeys across continents. These weren't mere state visits, they were journeys of encounter. Whether addressing vast crowds in the Philippines, meeting youth in Brazil, comforting victims of conflict in Africa, or promoting peace in Asia, his presence aimed to connect, console, and inspire. He brought the papacy directly to the people, particularly those on the margins, listening to their stories and offering solidarity. Like any leader undertaking significant change, Pope Francis's papacy has not been without challenges. He has faced internal resistance to reforms, grappled with ongoing crises within the Church, and navigated complex global issues. Yet, through it all, he has maintained a focus on prayer, discernment, and moving forward, often speaking about making a mess in the service of renewal and urging courage in the face of difficulties. His resilience underscores his deep faith and commitment to his mission. What is the enduring legacy of Pope Francis? It lies in his consistent reminder of the Gospel's core message: love, mercy, and service, especially to the least among us. He has shifted the Church's focus outward towards the peripheries and the pressing issues facing humanity: poverty, migration, environmental crisis, peace. He has inspired millions both inside and outside the Church with his authenticity, his joy, and his unwavering call to build a culture of encounter and tenderness. His papacy is a testament to the power of humble leadership and compassionate action. The work and words of Pope Francis serve as a profound invitation to each of us, an invitation to look beyond ourselves, to see the face of Christ in the poor and the suffering, to care for our fragile planet, and to build bridges of understanding rather than walls of division. His message is one of hope, reminding us that even in difficult times, mercy and love can transform the world. Let us reflect on his example and consider how we, too, can contribute to a more just, compassionate, and fraternal world. Thank you for joining this tribute to Pope Francis. If his message resonates with you, please like this video and subscribe for more content exploring faith and positive impact. Share your thoughts in the comments below.